Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 23 of the Gone for a Burton Save. I'm the Custard Prophet, and today we are starting a new season in the Championship again. Just, if you haven't seen the previous episode, go back a couple, because it got quite hairy towards the end. But we did make it. We are there for a second season. So today we are going to be looking at the first episode, the first game of the new season, which is against Birmingham away, as you can see, and we'll also be going through transfers and pre-season. You can see pre-season actually there. Don't need to go through it really. We were unbeaten, playing Derby, Antwerp, Club Brugge, and then Mickleover and Matlock. But the first three is not bad really, not bad at all. I say I don't do pre-season friendlies. My assistant does that. Big bad Andy Garner. He takes all of those. So yeah, just before we get into it, the eagle-eyed amongst you have probably noticed there is another series that's popped up on my channel. This is the Versus series. So this is a slightly different Let's Play series, a little bit of a twist to it, in that I'm going to be playing for one season as a random club, or managing a random club. I am not a random club, but we're going to be playing one season, and we're basically playing the AI, the FM AI over that season, and whoever has the most points essentially wins. Now the episodes that's been put up is kind of like a pre-episode, and that's where we've randomly selected the team from within the English Football League system. I'm not going to say who it is because it's going to force you to go and watch it, but I think it's going to be really interesting. And I'd also like to reiterate, in the future what I'm trying to do is to replace eventually the AI aspect of that with another Football Manager YouTuber. Preferably, probably, well not preferably, but likely someone who has a similar sized channel to my own, i.e. very small initially, to and kind of do parallel saves on the same parallel saves on each other's channels, which I think would be quite cool. Head over to that if you want to watch that, or if you're interested in that. It's worth just having a little look and just drop your comments and see what you think of the idea. I think it's a neat idea and I haven't seen it done elsewhere. But today we're going to have a little look at the transfers initially, and if you remember, we probably needed a few transfers to be done. So let's have a look at the out. Oh god, no! Why do I always click the wrong things? Free transfers. No, not free transfers. That's not released players. So players who have been released. Ben Turner. He was just generally angry with me because he didn't like me. He's retired and turned into a rather poor assistant manager. And then we've lost Jordan Spence, who has left and gone to Aston Villa, also in the Championship. Maybe a bad move on my behalf, but he wasn't happy with his lack of game time. And Harry Campbell has left, the goalkeeper we never saw. I think he was on the bench a few times. And this is one I'm a bit sad about. Marcus Harness has left. If you remember also, we had a whole host, I think we had 6 loan signings last season, and we were kind of relying on those. We've done some business to try and manage to get a number of those guys back, the key ones. So let's have a look at the transfers in. So you can't see them all, but we have returning Josh Sims is coming back, which is fantastic. Really happy about that. Andy Roddick in goal, he's coming back, and that was a bit of a saga. Initially he turned me down. Well, no, he didn't turn me down. His club Fulham turned me down, saying they wanted to play him in first team football. So I said, oh, fair enough. I can understand that. He's quite good. So I let it go for a bit, and then it said his contract was winding down. So I thought, well, we'll just go in for another one, and got him without having to pay anything at all. So I don't know what happened there. He must have pissed the wrong people off. But he's back, and on the right side or up front, Obafemi's back. All the rest have disappeared. The one I kind of wanted to get was Callum Elder, the left back, but he was actually, his contract had run out. I tried to sign him. I'd agreed a contract, and he decided to go elsewhere for sort of pretty much twice as much money. So, you know, fair enough. He went where the dollar bills are. So out, additionally, we've sent a load of loans out. Reece Hutchinson is happy at the club now as long as he's loaned out. He's gone to Oxford, as has Joe Sbarra. Oxford, bizarrely, have been promoted to the Championship. They're going to be playing in the Championship, which is strange. I don't think they're first team. And the greatly named Emmanuel Shitu has gone on loan to Brackley. He's one of our youngsters. So the players that you don't know, those guys who are coming in, where shall we start? Where shall we start? Shall we start with no? We'll start with Daniel Barlaser. So he's come from Newcastle. I think this is a really good signing. Turkish lad. I mean, look at this roundedness of player. He can do whatever you like, apart from head, mark, and tackle. But that's not what he's in the side for. So he's going to be a sort of creative player. He's going to be a good backup stroke competitor for this number 10 position for Fraser. But he can also play out on the left side quite nicely, or not so effectively on the right side, but also in the middle, so he can compete with Allen as well in midfield. So I think he's a really nice rounded player to have brought in. This one was an interesting one, but he is a ball-winning midfielder, a proper ball-winning midfielder. I mean, his attributes don't necessarily agree with that, but he's got good strength. His marking and tackling aren't terrible. He's brave, he's aggressive, he's probably going to get a load of red cards and yellow cards. But overall, I think he's a decent player and a very good backup. Well, is he going to be a backup? I think Quinney is probably going to be phased out this season, and David Myler is going to be part of that. He's probably not going to start initially, but over the course of the season, I think Quinn will disappear, and we'll probably get rid of him at the end of the season, as he is 35. So then at right back, because we'd lost Spence, my scouts found this young German lad who is 3.5 star ability, which is fairly good. He's got good marking, good tackling, he's decent and pacey, and is really strong as well. So I think he's going to be a very useful player at right back, and he is better than Brayford statistically, so that's good. And we've got a German in the team, so you know that's good as well. Maybe he'll bring some sauerkraut and sausages to training and introduce the club to Umpar music. You can only hope. And then our two loans. These two are utterly brilliant. So Jada Silva is my replacement for Elder. So I was a bit annoyed that I'd lost Elder, and then I found this bloke. I mean, look at that. Look at that. 4.5 star potential ability, 4 star ability now. Very pacey. He's got strength. No, he isn't. He's got stamina though. He's pacey and decent crossing, decent passing, and decent defensive attributes as well. So I think he's going to be absolutely brilliant. So he'll be competing at left back with the guy at left back, the Portuguese lad, is it? And the final one, Paulo Fernandes, is someone to give a bit of, well, someone he's not going to be cover. This lad's not going to be cover. Look at this. I mean, 4 star ability. Again, he can do everything apart from the dirty stuff. So he's fast. He's got a good pass on him. Takes decent corners. He's a good dribbler. Good natural fitness. Really excited about seeing him in action. So that is who we have. Here I am. So in the cup we've drawn Mansfield Town. And let's have a look in the league how we are predicted to do. I don't know if it takes into account anything. Oxford are bottom. Oxford are bottom, and we were 1,000 to 1 last time. So small changes, small improvements. I think we are definitely better, and I hope we'll do a bit better than that. It is worrying then when the likes of Wigan and are throwing money around left, right, and centre, but we'll see what happens. I'm hopeful. I'm very, very hopeful. So we're going to see the first game today. The team is already in place. The bench is not in place. Let's fill the bench. There we go. We've got Collins on the bench. We've got Brayford, of course. Lucas, obviously. Centre back, Crispy Crespi. Here we are lacking a little bit in terms of forwards, but I think there's enough players there that can kind of do the job when we haven't got the players. Colquitt, who I think is a decent player. Oh no, Yakins, you can go up there. Stevie Quinn. And who does that leave? We've got Evans, Myler and Obafemi are injured at the moment. What's that? McAnuff? No. Yeah, we'll bring on McAnuff. I quite like McAnuff. So we've actually got Allen currently as the ball-winning midfielder, which is an interesting one. We'll see how that works. I'm kind of losing his ability there, I think. Certainly one area, when you look at kind of team reports, defence is still looking a bit suspect, but we do have this area as a place where we will look to improve next time round. But I think the rest of it is looking very, very good. Let's get into it. Okay, so they're playing pretty much the same formation as we are. I don't recognise too many of those guys. So let's press go. Andy Garner, first motivational speech, brings out the poetry. We don't need that yet, and we're going with exactly the same tactic. I haven't changed that at all because I think it was working brilliantly, and I think with these additions, these fast, tricky additions that we've got, we're probably in a fairly good place. I'm really excited with the left back, who's already on a yellow card. He'll probably get sent off in the first game, which would be wondrous, wouldn't it? So we want to have that on action zones, I think. Yeah, there we go for now. Right. Andy Serban, I didn't actually see that he was playing, but like the ex-Norwich player. I think there's a chance for him here. Dean. Oh, well. Greg Stewart. Harley Dean. I mean, that doesn't sound like a real name. That sounds like a place. The Forest of Harley Dean. So, okay, we're 1-0 down. A little bit disappointing, but it's not been an utter disaster, really. We're trading blows. I think we've got a chance to get in this. My hope is that we've got people who can actually score goals, which is always the problem. But we know Sims is outstanding. Not that you saw too much of that. He was like the most camera-shy guy in the world. They fired one over the top. That is very effective, and that's very nice. Well done, guys. Hopefully, yeah, end of highlight, yeah. We've had a lot of fouls. We've had more shots than they have. I'd like a highlight. I mean, you know. Okay. De Silva. Give it back to him. What's he going to do? Well, not much. Into Sims. They could have a lovely partnership down that wing. Fraser to the Fernandez. I mean, who knows what that was? Bar laser. Fernandez! Goal! Well, I think he's shown it. He's a little bit good. Slightly worried the linesman was doing something there, but look at this. Fernandez comes in. Lovely ball in. I mean, why you're crossing to one person is difficult, but Barley's lovely ball, and Fernandez in two new recruits getting the goals. Get creative, guys. Let's push on. It looks like we're giving Birmingham some trouble here. I didn't look how they're going to do. Probably should have done that. At the moment, I will absolutely take this. I think we're playing reasonable football. Praise them, they're playing well. Scotty Fraser cannot deal with praise. Poor lad. Right. Allen, of course, he's going to take a roll. Fraser, Fernandez. Oh, what a player he is. What a player he could be. He could be the real difference maker. I mean, the possession, 61% possession. He looks a bit good, doesn't he? 9 average rating. Everyone else is kind of looking at him thinking, who is this guy? Where does he come from? Where does he go? Where does he come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Right, well, we'll hand over to the assistant. I think that's been, apart from the goal, a fairly good first half. Customary get creative. Let's try and win the second half as well. I mean, a Fernandez hat-trick, anyone? We don't really have anyone. Well, I suppose Lucas could go up front, so if Sordell got injured. Since Obafemi's out, it's the one area I'm kind of wondering whether I should try and get a little bit more in. Right, what do we do? I think we're going to keep everything the same. It's whether I bring someone on. No, not yet. Not yet. We're staying with this. It's working well. Slightly concerned with the yellow card for McFadzean. But after 60 odd minutes, we're... What was that? I thought that was their own header. Clearly wasn't. Right, there's a bit of tiredness creeping in now. Yeah, we might want to think about just bringing on some fresh legs, probably in midfield. I was thinking maybe bring Barlaser on, see what he's like just behind the striker. Oh, Fraser. Oh, well, that was in, wasn't it? Looked in. Oh, no. Don't cock this up. There's a man on the left there, and again. Oh, it's disallowed. It is disallowed. Thank God for that. But we are a little bit vulnerable to that. Now, Crispy Crespi. Why do I think he had more pace than that? He hasn't. He's got no pace. No pace at all. Right, yeah, this is what we'll do. Barlaser's moving up there. We'll whack him up as an advanced playmaker on support. Fraser's going to come on. And our old mate Colette's going to go up there. Oh, Butson, which is a great name, I have to say. He's coming off his Brayford on. Trying to get some of the yellow cards off the pitch. This is a really, really nice opening. However many minutes, well, 90 minutes of course, because that's how long matches are. Right, time wasting substitute right at the end. Quinney comes on as the ball winning midfielder, because that's what he does. Have we disrupted things in midfield too much? Barlaser's got it. Sims. Back to Colette. Oh dear. Quinney, what are you doing? Oh God, what is this? Yeah, nothing stupid. That's it. McFadzean. Oh God. Don't just lump it. That's it. Into Wallace. I feel a mistake coming on. Back to McFadzean. Oh my Lord. No. Nice ball out. De Silva. He's running. Running. That was interesting. Oh, it should have been a goal, should it not? Oh God, no. Well, I was gonna. Oh God, no! Stop doing that. I just feel they're gonna ruin the party here. No, they didn't. What's going on? I feel something. There's a guy there. Yep. McFadzean fires it up the top. Go on. 36, 37. Yeah, this is a funny old highlight. This really is. I concentrate. Is that it? That's it. What a start. What a start, guys. What do you think about that? I mean, this to me looks really, really positive. That was as good a game as I could hope. I mean, unless Birmingham are expected to come bottom, I think that's a very positive result. Let us have a look where Birmingham are predicted to come. Where are Birmingham predicted to come? Okay, it's not great. Not great, they're 20th, but still winning away at the likes of Birmingham is a fairly good result. Really, really happy with that. Let me know, guys, what you think about the new team, the new players. Who's going to do it? Is it a Fernandez-driven season? What about the left-back De Silva? Is he going to be good? Let me know in the comments. Where are we going to finish this season? I'm still not sure. No idea. Would love to hear your opinions on that. If you enjoyed it, please like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Bye.